Hey everybody, I hope y'all doing well today. I'm doing okay, I guess. My work day was shitty, but not as shitty as some of the days last week. That's my little bit of vloggage on this Walking Dead review. This is my review of the 7th episode of the back half for the 15th episode of Season 9 of The Walking Dead, The Calm Before. This episode, it had a lot of build up because you see at the end of the previous where the two whispers, are outside of the gate. There's a lot of misdirection, and before I get into that, these new people that they just go ahead and waste really quickly. It's kind of a good misdirection too, but it's just kind of wild to start the episode with people that nobody really knows. But they were a nice little couple. They probably would have been fun to watch if they had survived. I liked that Alpha, at least not Whatnot, at least with the woman's hair. This is an extra long episode, but I'm hoping that this video won't be extra long, but we'll just have to see on that. Yeah, we've got everybody who's everybody at the fair, and yes, the big reveal of Henry and Daryl and the gang coming in, and happiness for the most part, and shock with Michonne and Lydia, and just in the world of the Walking Dead TV show, that much happiness has to be paid for with blood. I like Carol and Judith, conversing. That's cute. And yeah, while there is a lot of filler in spots like this, them talking about what needs to happen and signing the charter, it's useful dialogue. I wonder why though nobody from Oceanside that I can remember was actually representing Oceanside. I don't remember that girl. Maybe I need to go back and watch some of those episodes earlier in the season, but I just don't recall. Yeah, now I'm seeing things that I missed last night because I was too eagerly anticipating the heads. I didn't notice the Eugene in the dunk tank until, I heard about it later in the near the end when he's talking to Rosita. Yeah, just a lot of love and a lot of emotion here, and yeah, that's how that part is, and it works. It kind of gets a little slow near the end of that section, but it works. It kind of drags on a little bit too much. I know they have a lot of characters to go through, to have one speaking, with their loved ones and all. But, yeah. I think it would have been better if they just, I don't know. Well, of course, if they hadn't consolidated it, of course, people would be, fussing that there wasn't enough. But, a lot of commercials on this one too, because I fast forward through these and just watch. I should take notes. Maybe I'll do that next season. I've been thinking about doing it for a while, but I kind of like doing it this way though too, just because I can be in the moment, and sometimes I see things that even if I'm taking notes, I might miss. Yeah, I don't know how. I know with sheer numbers the highwaymen could get overtaken, but I don't know. And I don't know why Daryl and them would be so stupid to get so far out there that they could get ambushed by the Whispers. That's kind of annoying. But, yeah, still pretty good scene. I hate that a lot of Walking Dead action scenes, though, are so dark that I think they just do that to save money. So they don't have to do as many effects. Unless it's my TV or my TiVo or something, but I don't believe it is. It's just very darkly filmed, and while that adds to the ambiance sometimes it's just annoying. And here we're back at another commercial. And I just heard somebody shoot outside. Let's see. Rosita and Eugene, I still want them to get together. Because they're together in the comics, and I don't know. It just seems to work. Well, at least they were together. The comics end different in this storyline than they do on the show, because in the comics, Rosita and Ezekiel and several others about the big one, and they don't here. And I do like actually getting to see Alpha, you know, going through the community and nobody recognizing her, because most of the people that would recognize her aren't there yet, or they're you know, she's cleaned herself up enough where you can't really tell. And the fact that the community's been so divided, nobody knows everybody like they once did. And the movie's cute. And if I was that girl, though, I would have screamed bloody hell. You know, if I saw my mom there and I knew what she could do. So that's a little bit to weigh on Lydia for sure. But now we're in commercial land again. Fucking million commercials. I bet this was an hour-long episode taking out the commercials, which is crazy since it clocks in at almost 90 minutes with the commercials. I would rather them just have commercial on the bottom of the screen the whole time and just let us have the whole episode. I don't know. What do y'all think? Yeah, they did follow the comic really well in one way, sort of. It's not exact, but Alpha taking Daryl up to that. My arm's going out. Hope you ain't been looking at my nose. Alpha taking Daryl up on that cliff. There's sort of a scene like that in the comics where she does the same thing with Rick to show him that, you know, they have a big mess of walkers that they have people embedded with that they can, you know, destroy whatever the fuck they want with. And yeah, oh, hit the wrong damn button. Yeah, Daryl, you know, he's still Daryl, but he's not totally stupid. And pretty good acting with the lady, you know, the Lady and Alpha characters. With her pretty much, you know, splitting up with her mom. But I would hate to be somebody that never read the comics or didn't even, you know, kind of want to look ahead to see what may be coming. In the comics, I was quite shocked by this, and there ain't a lot in the comics that really super shocks me. Oh, Alpha here stabbing this random person's kind of funny. At least I thought it was. She's just getting her frustrations out. Yeah, a lot of these characters, just like in the comic, a lot of the characters that were beheaded and put on the pikes, who really cares? They're, you know, characters that you just didn't have much attachment to. At least I didn't. But then there's always a few, like I said, Rosita, and Ezekiel are the two that stick out in my mind that are in the comics that die. But, you know, in this, it's a bunch of, you know, people you don't care about. Now, I can't remember her character's name, but Grace Under Fire. Now, I liked her character, but, you know, you figured she was going to die since she took one of their babies. And I really expected Enid to go a long time ago. Not that I hate her, but just not the most developed character. And I really wish they would develop their female characters better on there. But she just, you know, they didn't really give her much. And that didn't really, you know, it's easy to lose her. I don't feel a big loss. And Tara, I'm surprised they kept her so many years. Not that I hate her. It's just her character, they could have wrote a lot better lesbian character. But she's just one note a lot of the times. They've done a little better with Karen, but I don't know why they can't do better with their female characters of that persuasion. I believe they're coming up on, yeah, and it's pretty, it follows pretty much the Sophia trope of season 2 with Daryl, you know, trying to protect Carol, but Henry. Now the Henry, I figured they were going to, you know, have Henry be the new Carl, you know, have him be the new wunderkind that would survive things that you would not believe that he could survive. But alas, the lad is no longer there. And the little speech by Sadiq Kadeen is pretty good. I mean, good rallying cry. And the death scene thing, I thought that was a nice touch. I mean, they really, no matter if you hate the show now, I think you could watch this episode and really get a lot of enjoyment out of it. I really do think. But to the end of the episode, I really enjoyed it. Like sometimes, like they do, sometimes their episode 15 makes their episode 16 almost impossible to be what you want it to be, because it's just, they've put too much into that one, and the next one's just going to be like anticlimactic. But since they killed Henry, you know you've got a pissed off Carol. And a pissed off Carol is nothing anybody wants. That's dangerous, as any fan knows. So, I think Carol will lead the charge. And, you know, they might end up, she might even end up dying, but if she did, it will at least be spectacular, because you know that she just does that character wonderfully. And we'll just have to wait and see. I'm happy. I'm excited for next season. So, I hope anybody else that loves the show, like I do, is too. We'll see y'all next week for the last one of these until October. I mean, of course, I'll have Fear of the Walking Dead ones. And, that's tough. But, we'll see y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow for YouTube, Jim. I forgot to mention, I got 15th place on the Talking Dead quiz. Almost got the prize. It's not the best I've ever done, but the best I've ever done was 4th, and that's back when they didn't have prizes. I'll include a little picture of that. And